friend just told me, he said, he's talking about a relationship, with this girl. And he said, it's all over, man. He said, there's no passion anymore. There's no excitement anymore. It's just over. Yeah, that's what happens, But this is not his first one. It's probably not his last one. He'll, leave this one and go, get another spark for a short time, and then that'll fizzle out too. And, finally he'll come to death, and, so for what? What did you gain? Or even if it did work, and you find that one early in life, your quote soulmate that people talk about, which is no such thing, but anyway, there is, but not on the level people think. So you find that person and they really make you happy, and you really make them happy, for years and years and years and years, and you're 89 years old, and then, but you got to leave it, Time and tide wait for no man. It all ends. It comes to a crashing end. And then you got to leave that perfect situation. And you're thrown out there somewhere, and you come back into another life, and that perfect person is not a part of that in your life. And you don't even remember it. And then it's a whole game again. You got to start from ground zero. This is not life. I'm telling you. This is not how it's supposed to be. We, the spirit soul, need spiritual relationship with the Supreme Soul. There is a Supreme Person who we are eternally related to. The atheist, the biggest atheist on the planet, he's related just as well as we are. Everybody's related equally. We're all parts and parcels of the Supreme Lord. We can make it very easy to understand. We're his children. Children. So just like you are the child of your father. Maybe you don't remember your father. Maybe some circumstance occurred and he left before you were born. You see, maybe he got killed or just left or whatever, But he's never was a part of your life, but he was there. You still have a relationship, materially speaking, Another friend of mine, he knew he had a daughter somewhere. He knew he got this girl pregnant, long ago, when he was in university, and then, he left her because he wasn't ready for that whole scene, so he ran away. But he heard somehow through the grapevine that she actually delivered his child, but he never saw her. And, after some time, he was hoping that, but he lost contact completely. So then 26 years later, I think it was, somehow they found each other. And both of them were so happy. Wow, my dad. Wow, my daughter. And now she's got a husband, and, she had many problems, unfortunately, that he had to inherit. He's the father, but he was glad to do it. It was financial situations and her relationships and that he got involved in and whatever. But the point is, the relationship was there. He just didn't know about it. He didn't know where it was, how to make it. So it was a reality. So we all have our eternal relationship with the Supreme Lord. And that will not go away. I can deny it. I can hate it. I can embrace it. I can be just completely neutral to it. It doesn't matter, yes or no. I don't care. So it doesn't matter what my attitude toward it is. It's there. You see, it's still there, and it's never going to go away. This lifetime, his relationship with his daughter will really disappear. And next lifetime, it'll be another scenario. But our eternal relationship with our eternal Supreme Lord, Father, will never go away. Next lifetime, the next, million lifetimes later, it'll still be there. It's always there. So, what is the message, and what is actually intelligent, is if I begin to think, yeah, that's a good thing. Not like, oh, I don't want to hear this stuff. But thinking, that's a good thing. Because I'm spirit soul. See, we start evolving in our understanding. The atheist just doesn't understand. He's the same person who needs the same relationship as everybody else. It's just he doesn't understand this. He's too into independence and enjoying the way he wants to and being the controller, which he isn't, but he tries to be, right? We're not controllers. We think we are. Everybody's trying to be the controller of his life. We're not controllers. If we were, we wouldn't die, right? Or we wouldn't have any pain, we wouldn't have any suffering, we wouldn't be lonely. If we could control things, we wouldn't have any negative in our life. Because we control it in such a way that it would all be positive, and we'd all be happy and smiling, really smiling. See, but we're not in control. That's a very, very good indication. I'm not in control. See? People are screaming at the doctor at the time of death, save me, please save me. He's not in control either. He can't save it. I can't save myself from leaving the body. He can't keep me in the body. You see, we're not in control. It's just a part of the illusion. But illusion is, the main force here that controls us. So, the atheist in his illusion, or the agnostic or whoever, is in the same position as everybody else. It's just that he has a different attitude toward it. We're all needing this loving relationship between us and Dad. Yeah, our eternal Supreme Father, who actually owns everything. He controls everything. And the way he controls is through love. That's what we're missing, you see. We're lost without love. How many songs have been written like that? I'm lost without you. I have no reason to live without you. My life is ruined without you. Or I'll love you forever. You see, the songs are all about one or the other. I'm so in love with you, or I'm so devastated without you. You see, into the modern stuff, and it's just, I hate you. Because it goes so far away in love, it's turned into hate, which is just the flip side of the coin, you see. You ever notice that when you love the most winds up being the one you hate the most? Because it's not love. It's lust. It's just, some illusory concept of emotion and feeling. We call it love. You see. But it's not. And the proof it's not is because it's so fickle, it's so flickering, so temporary, so unfulfilling, and, causes so much pain and suffering and so on. So, what we need to solve all of these problems is reestablish our long-lost relationship with the Supreme Lord. I know this is not a popular topic. It's not trendy, it's not cool, but it's real. You see, trendy and cool doesn't solve the problem. There's been so many trends and so many cool things. I've been on the planet a few years, Not many, but, a few, more than some people. And, I've seen many trends come and go. Oh, this is trendy, this is cool, and you play that game for a while. And that game becomes so outdated that if you still play that game, then you're an outcast. Whether it's clothes, whether it's the vocabulary you use, whether it's the things you do, or whatever. You see, because that trend is over, man. You got to be modern, you got to be hip, you got to be, up with the new thing. And so trends come and trends go, but none of them do work. It's still the same. You play this game, another game, it doesn't matter. Because it's the game of illusion. It's the game of pretending. It's not the real game. I, the spirit soul, need to play in the game of love for God. That's the game. We play the game of love for the dog, love for the cat, love for the wife or the husband or the girlfriend or whatever. Or love for the moment. Or love for myself. We've got this word that we throw around just like it's some cheap thing. Everything gives us a little pleasure momentarily, we love it. I love my car. Why? Because it's running good, it looks the way I like it, it's very good, And then when the thing breaks, I hate my car. I love this, I hate that. I love pizza. Why? Because it tastes good. But if it didn't taste good, I hate pizza. It's just whatever brings us pleasure. We put the label on it, love. I love. It's just junk, really. It's a junk food world. In many ways, there's more than one kind of food. What we need is the real thing. So, it's natural for the soul to be happy. It's natural for the soul to find that happiness in a perfect, loving relationship. This is natural. That's why we're all looking for that. See? But we're doing it, in a contaminated world, in a contaminated way, with a contaminated understanding. See? So it's filled with additives like junk food, you see, artificial flavors and artificial colors, and all the chemicals and so on that make it so physically we get sick when we eat this junk. See, well, that's life. We fill it with all the additives, artificial this, artificial that. Now, artificial intelligence. I mean, they even say it's artificial. You know, I just read a thing today. I didn't read the whole article. I just basically saw the headline. Because, you know, these things are just like so in your face, you can't not take notice. They did a survey with millennials, which means what? Kids that were born around the change of, you know, 2000 and so on. And they said in this survey, these, you know, millennials, that 25% of them said they would choose a robot over a real person for love. Is that good? I mean, that is scary stuff, man. We've been so programmed that this is a good thing. And yeah, robots will be easy. You know, you can turn them off, you can reprogram them until they get out of control. You know, artificial intelligence is a scary thing. You know, Elon Musk, the Tesla guy, you guys are the Tesla world here. You're the biggest Tesla users on the planet. You know, he knows a few things about some of these ideas, and he says artificial intelligence is absolutely dangerous and should be abandoned. You know, he says, I just read the other day, I guess people are going to have to wait till robots are running down the street killing people before they recognize it's a bad thing. You know. But anyway, we think it's good. It's another trend, right? It's going to make life better. But it's not going to make life better, you see. If you can stimulate your senses in a different way, is it going to be better? No, you're going to be more depressed because you, the spirit soul, are far and farther away. You know, you're more and more lost. The more lost you get, the worse life is. You know, if along the way there's some little movie to see or something, you know, and you're lost in the woods, oh, that's not bad. And you have a good time for a few moments at this movie, and you continue on in your lost journey. Oh, well, here's a hot dog stand. You know, vegetarian hot dogs, of course. And, you know, you have that, and you go along, and, oh, here's a party, and you stop there, but you're still lost. You know, you're still going around in this circle. You know, you're not going anywhere.